Good morning. For today's stroll through Tanya, we're concluding the 13th chapter of Tanya today. Do you have something at your disposal amongst your resources that you can at any given time study and meditate upon, daven over, dream about, think about, that will inspire you enough, will give you the fuel to overcome whatever challenge you're dealing with right at that moment and make the right decision and not fall prey to your evil inclination and impulse, a bad instinct at that time? Wouldn't it be amazing if we did have that and it was just a matter of going to that place? In today's Tanya, which is the conclusion of chapter 13, the subject matter is the Beinoni, who is considered the hero of Tanya. This is an individual who struggles like all of us and deals with their evil inclination, and yet always manages, when it comes to actual decision making, to do the right thing. That even though in the heart they have these difficulties and these challenges, and the heart is going in this way and that way, but when it comes to the words they say, the decisions they make, they choose what God wants. They choose what Torah wants. And the question the Alter Rebbe asks in today's Tanya is, the Beinoni begins the day with a powerful prayer. And it's so powerful that it gives the Beinoni such a surge, such a fuel, that it lasts for the rest of the day. And not to say that they feel the same thing they feel later in the day. They certainly do not. But enough of that little inspiration does stay that it gives them the fuel to make the right decisions later in the day. But what the Alter Rebbe questions is, do you say that those feelings are real? If the Beinoni just felt those feelings at the moment of study or prayer, and later in the day they're not feeling that, they're feeling something very different, one could question whether those are true feelings. We know truth in Torah, truth in Hebrew, emet, isn't just something that is not false, but it is something that is lasting. It is something that is real. It is something that never goes away. In fact, the Hebrew word for truth, emet, aleph and mem and taf, represent the beginning, middle, and last letters of the alphabet to signify this idea of something is real, it's lasting, and it's there all the time. It's not fleeting. That's the true emes. So is the love of God, the love of humanity, for the Beinoni real? Yes, they feel it during their inspirational times, but they don't feel that same thing the rest of the day. So how can you say it's emes? And the Alter Rebbe gives a beautiful and powerful answer. They may not feel it so strongly the rest of the day, but it is always within their ability to arouse it again. They know where to search for it. They have the resources. They just have to dig into that reservoir, and they can recreate it at any given moment. And therefore, for them, it is real. And I'm not a Beinoni, and most of us are not a Beinoni, but how amazing would it be to have something at our disposal, something to watch, something to listen to, something to pray over, something to study and really chew over and think about, that we know that when we do that, we're going to be in the right frame of mind, that afterwards we'll be able to make the right decisions and be a Beinoni at least for that moment. Let's work on finding that place and discovering what it is that we can always recreate those feelings. Have a great day.